World Trigger has the craziest 4-way battle in all of anime. It's 4 different teams of agents competing against each other to rack up the most kills. Each kill is worth 1 point. I'll make this accessible to newcomers by explaining certain abilities or rules as they appear, but just know that everything has already been set up in previous episodes. There are 4 teams and I'll name them based on the color of their clothes. Blue team is the main team, then there's black team, green team, and navy team. Each team also has an operator watching the fight that can give them instructions. All the agents are spawned into a map at random. The fact that the fight starts with the team strategizing their positions already tells you that this is going to be cerebral. The map is a cityscape at night. That will actually be relevant. First, all the snipers start going incognito with a trigger called Bagworm. This is a cloak that takes you off the radar. The announcers bring up the fact that only operators can turn on night vision for their agents. Remember that. Agents keep moving around to avoid snipers and regroup with their allies, all while speaking on voice chat. All teams can talk to each other through telepathy. Then the battle starts. A member of the black team sees a member of the green team and lets him ring on him with his automatic. Is this a Japanese cityscape or an American school? The green team's ace, Ko, brings out his ray gun shield and starts blocking the bullets. The shooter lures Ko upstairs and Ko starts talking to his team. One member tries to meet up with him while another is going to an unspecified location. Remember that. The black shooter meets up with his ace, Kage, and Ko meets up with his teammate. It's a 2v2, black team versus green team. Ko uses his shield while his ally starts firing his automatic and also brings up a mini shield. The black team shooter shoots back with his mini shield up. Osamu from the blue team sees someone on the navy team and they start fighting with their swords. Back with the green team, Ko pulls out a black sword thinking that he's Zoro. Just because you wear green and have a black sword doesn't mean you're him. This sword is Kogetsu and it usually looks like a lightsaber, but the blade is black and solid. Remember that. The 2 aces start going at it. Hold on, why is the only guy who fights with whips on the black team? Stay woke. Kage, the black team's ace, uses weapons called scorpions. These are shapeshifting swords that can come out from any body part. When he combines them together, it's called Mantis and is basically a shapeshifting whip blade. Kage and Ko start scrapping and the team chemistry from the allies is 100 on FIFA. The green ally tries to catch Kage lacking, but the black ally puts up a shield for him so his buddy can focus on the Zoro wannabe. Then Kage decides to get revenge and curls his Mantis around a pillar to cut his neck, but Ko cuts the blade. Both teams are syncing up like they got Soul playing the piano for a team resonance. The announcer decides to show the solo wins for the 3 ace strikers in this fight, Kage, Ko, and Kuga. Ayo, why are there 3 Ks? Stay woke. Kage has a slightly higher win percentage than the other 2, but that's in solo fights. They're saying that the gunners are the pivotal piece here. The black team gunner has higher solo points, so right now, it seems like the black team has a heavy advantage. Green starts losing ground, but their gunner drops his shield and pulls out 2 automatics. Quick explanation. Each hand has 4 triggers, totaling in 8 triggers. That means you can only have 2 triggers active. These mini shields count as a trigger, so what the gunner did is he switched out his shield for another gun. This is called full attack. You can't do that in COD. This full attack starts damaging the black gunner. He's able to drop his shield because Ko takes over the defense with his big shield. Kage decides to fall back because he's not trying to get done like Mosquito. Meanwhile, Osamu's getting chased by the Navy agent, so he starts dropping spiders, which are wires. Navy's ally is nearby, so he tries to get him to flank him. Navy 1 chases Osamu up the stairs, while Navy 2 jumps around the other side using Grasshopper, a platform that launches you in a specific direction. Navy 2 cuts off Osamu, but 4 Eyes uses quick thinking and assaults him by turning his thrusters on. Regus comes with the option of turning on thrusters for a boost. He bodies him into the glass and runs off. Hit the weight room, kiddo. Osamu sees a black sniper camping out and whips out one of his craziest plays. As Navy 2 is chasing him, Osamu stops, turns around while turning thrusters on, and smacks Navy 2 out of the way while dodging himself, causing the sniper to miss both of them. He could have easily dodged and let Navy Boy get shot, but he didn't want black team to get any points. Navy 2 falls off the ledge, but Grasshoppers to safety. Osamu starts shooting at the sniper as he runs away, and then the Chekhov's gun fires. The 3rd green member turns off the power in the building and the lights shut off. It's pitch black and Osamu's arm is sniped off. The black sniper used the glow from his weapon to locate him. Yo, these agents are too smart. Then we go back in time. The black versus green 2v2 has relocated to a restaurant. The narrow space allows Kage to attack from blind spots and it prevents the green shooter from using his full attack, but then the lights shut off. Kage is able to sense emotions from specific directions, so he's able to avoid getting his neck lopped off in the dark. He avoids a few more strikes before realizing what just occurred. Remember the night vision? Remember the 3rd member? Remember the black sword? I told you to remember. Check this out. The team timed it so that as soon as the lights went off, their team's night vision would go on, leaving everyone else blind. Additionally, Ko's black sword prevents it from glowing in the dark like Skechers, adding even more stealth. Earlier we saw Osamu get sniped for his glow-in-the-dark sneakers. Kage gets night vision from his operator and thinks that they're on even footing, but the green team is not done. Right before Ko attacks, they turn the lights back on, leaving Kage blind because he has night vision in the light. This allows Ko to land a bleach cut on Kage, but he starts leaking Treon. The black sniper tries to shoot the fuse, but the green member brings up an escudo, which is a wall that rises from any surface. Remember that, and don't forget this time. The black shooter with Kage shoots all of the lights to cut that nonsense. The announcers start going over the possibilities. The black team could shoot a hole and leave the building, but there could be snipers waiting for them. Then 2 people on the radar disappear and start heading towards the green agent, playing with the lights like a preschooler. He gets trapped between 2 escudos, and it's Shaq and Kobe from the blue team. Hyuse is the one that used escudo. The 2 start monologuing before sending the child to the gulag, getting their first point. In another video, I said Hyuse was the best at using escudo. This fight is why. He sprouts a wall beneath him and Yuma to launch them into the sky. Then Yuma uses grasshoppers for both of them, and they hop onto a higher floor. Look at them sliding in sync and them posing. No one's recording you. They find the green and black teams fighting, and it becomes a 2v2v2. What other anime is doing this? Shaq and Kobe pose for the gram while taking off their bagworms to get into battle. The black shooter starts firing at Hyuse, who blocks with a shield. Hyuse uses a bunch of escudos to close off everyone so that he and Yuma can 2v1 Kage. And then Hyuse shows why he's such an elite fighter. He brings out Kogetsu, but Kage's spider sense starts tingling and he realizes that this is a feint. Hyuse charged up bullets behind him and then moved out of the way to fire them. Who is he showing out for? Are there baddies in the audience? Ko blinds him with the automated bullets while he comes from the side to try and behead Kage, but Kage has spider senses and ducks. Then Yuma comes low to snatch his ankles, but Kage releases a blade from his leg to block. Then he sends the 2 home with Mantis. This cuts off Yuma's hand and nicks Hyuse. Kage is handling a 2v1 from elite agents like it's nothing. It's no wonder his win rate was higher. But Hyuse wasn't done. He got that Jordan Poole effect. Remember the bullets from before? He only sent half of them. Now he's sending the other half to turn it into a 3v1. Yuma, Hyuse, and Hyuse's bullets versus Kage. Kage gets holes put in him. The black shooter breaks in like the Kool-Aid man to help out his ally, but Shaq and Kobe decide to focus on him. Hyuse throws the alley-oop by surrounding him in walls, and Yuma dunks it in by hopping around and beheading him. The black shooter tries to get a suicide kill by bombing himself before going to the lobby, but Yuma isn't an amateur. He shaped his shield as a bubble around him. Why are these kids so smart? Hyuse tries to finish off Kage, but he rolls away and bails out. However, the point is given to the green team because they did the most damage on him. Blue team 2, green team 1. Why is the black team the first to lose 2 members? Stay woke. Then, it's blue team versus green team, who's using the full attack formation again. There are different types of bullets. In this case, Hyuse has bullets that can curve, but he's only firing them straight, making them look like regular bullets. His reason for this is because he wants the curving bullets to be a surprise in the next match. Osamu, the 3rd blue teammate, is nearby and waiting for his opening. Hyuse brings up walls so he and Yuma can get close, but the green team counters by firing curving shots over the walls and launching a sword wave, cutting down all the walls. The blue team is getting pushed back, but then they pull out an elite plan. Hyuse pump fakes a wall summon by touching the ground, so the green team stops shooting, but Yuma passes Hyuse a behind the back bounce panel, allowing him to close the distance and attack Ko. And then Hyuse pulls off possibly the cleanest play. He grabs Ko's arm and summons a wall out of Ko's back to whack the other green teammate. Then Osamu comes from the shadows and lights him up with bullets. That's the play of the game. Osamu brings out his sword and tries to fight, but Ko throws his shield with thrusters on to fend him off. Shaq and Kobe double team Ko, but Ko is built different. This man stylishly finds a way to swing his sword in an arc that will cut behind him and then in front of him. He cuts off Yuma's arm because he's faster, but Yuma said that's as far as you go, and kicks the wall on Ko's back to make him miss Hyuse. Then Hyuse impales Ko in the chest and sends him to the lobby. This is the runner-up for the play of the game. These ace agents must be on crack to come up with moves like these. The green agent that Osamu shot only got his arm cut off, but the black sniper kills him before the blue team can. Blue team 3, green team 1, black team 1. The Navy attacker duo starts chasing the sniper, but he fires another shot, hitting Osamu's leg. The Navy duo attack the sniper, who has no time to reload, so he breaks the glass and jumps into the atrium. But the 3rd Navy agent, the captain and sniper, shoots him down. The green and black teams are out. The Navy team got 1 point. Then Osamu bails out from Treon loss, giving the black team a post-mortem point. The Navy team starts relocating, and they activate dummy beacons, which confuse the radars. Osamu orders Chika to shoot an Oppenheimer at the building. This kills one of the Navy agents. It surprised them because Chika has never been able to kill people due to her phobia, but by launching Little Man from a distance, she can't see who she hits and accidentally kills someone. This gives blue team 4 points. Blue team needs 3 more points for the entire tournament to get to a favorable position. The Navy team uses beacons again. There's deception from Navy and strategizing from blue. Ultimately, Yuma decides to protect Chika while Hyuse tries to solo the enemies. Hyuse finds the Navy swordsman and prepares bullets, but he sees a cloak move from a distance, so he fires bullets in that direction, but it was a feint. The sniper was really in a different location and sniped his leg off, but Hyuse kept half of his bullets and nicked the sniper, but it wasn't enough. The GOAT Hyuse bails out from Treon loss. The explanation for the sniper's diversion is that he had his cloak hang off his gun while he moved to a different spot. Then, he made the cloak drop by summoning a different gun from the same hand, which deactivated the gun that the cloak was on. This is because you can only have one trigger activated per hand. That was genius. Chica starts bombing again and the two bail out, giving the blue team 2 points for their survival. The final score is 6-2-2-1. The first thing that makes this fight amazing is the amount of combatants in it. There are 4 teams, each with at least 3 members. That opens the door to so many different types of strategies. The second thing is that location matters. Characters are placed around the building randomly, and they need to position themselves in a way that will give them an advantage. Teams can choose to fight or flee based on the numbers they and their opponents have at the moment. Additionally, the actual cityscape is actually used as well. Characters use stairs, atriums, restaurants, and light switches to gain ground. The third is the execution of the abilities. All of these triggers are pretty simple and straightforward in terms of idea, hovering around B or C grade, but how each character uses them elevates some of them to A grade. Examples would be Kage's Mantis, Yuma's Grasshoppers, Hyuse's Escudos and Bullets, and Azuma's Cloak Trick. This fight is arguably the best one in World Trigger. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.